Why is it so hard to trust God, to truly release control of the outcome of every situation in our life? You know, the Bible tells us, lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways, acknowledge God, and He will direct your path. In order to acknowledge God, that means we have to have a certain level of trust in Him to handle the outcome, to give us wisdom. So why is it that we're not doing it? Well, because of past circumstances, because of things that have happened that have led us to places of disappointment. And maybe at one point we were saying we trusted God and we kind of just ran ahead of Him anyway and just did some stuff because we were like our plan B. Ended up messing up stuff and then blamed it on God. Or maybe you're like me and you just had a really dysfunctional upbringing, a poor image of the Father, being able to trust Him because you didn't feel safe and you didn't have the things that you needed, or the people that were supposed to take care of you didn't take care of you. So you somehow develop this, if it is to be, it's up to me mentality. But you know what? We can trust God. We can release all of our doing and place it in His loving hands. I had to learn this the hard way because I didn't trust God. I didn't think that He would show up for me if I stepped out and did things. And so I ended up messing up my life in a lot of ways because I was trying to trust in man, trusting in myself, trusting in my own ability. And while I can do an amazing amount of things, I don't have to do it so stressed out. I can release it to the Lord. Here's one way that I have learned to just trust in God. Look back on what He's already done in the past for you. Typically, we just focus on what we think He hasn't done or how we think He's let us down or disappointed us. But if you really just sit down for just 5 minutes, ask Him to show you where He's shown up in your life and ask Him to highlight those things to you. And even when He doesn't show up in the ways that you think that He should, it doesn't mean that He's not trustworthy. It just means that maybe He has something better for you. As a former control freak and overthinker, one of the ways that I've learned to trust God is just saying this to myself to renew my mind, and that is, I release everyone and everything to you, Lord. Seasons where I'm trying to hold on to everything all by myself, and seasons where I can't see how this is going to work out, or I feel like He's just not showing up in the time that I want Him to show up and I'm getting impatient, just releasing out of my mouth, I trust you, Lord. Even while I was doing the dishes, even while I was doing my hair, even while there was lots of other things happening that didn't really make sense, I could still trust Him. And I knew that He was faithful because He's shown up for me before. And if He's shown up for me before, He'll show up again. And if He did it for me, He'll do it for you. So let go. God isn't going to snatch it out of your hands. He's going to wait for you to bring it to Him and release it. As He gives us this really beautiful gift of free will, we have to exercise our free will to allow God to handle certain things in our lives for us. So today, here's your reminder. Let it go and trust God.